Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Dune Awakening video. Have you ever wanted to build a base using Dune specific parts? Well, now that's possible. We're going to dive into how that is possible now and what these parts are and what they're going to give you. So, join us, guys, as we build on Arrakis. Okay, so the Dune Man set was originally introduced as part of the Lost Harvest DLC. Now, obviously, you can see that I don't have any parts of the Dune Man set that I'm using currently, except the doors down there, which you can see, which when they first originally launched, were not even big enough to get the treadwheel, which was the new vehicle, through. Okay, so these were part of the Lost Harvest DLC released alongside Chapter 2. But according to Funcom, who the owners of Dune, obviously, everybody who purchased that DLC would receive the Dune Man Building Set, basically letting you build in the style of the pragmatic and weathered Dune inhabitants, okay, the workers of Arrakis. However, now this is the key part. This didn't exactly transpire. What people received, I'm going to get inside here quickly, out of the sun. What people received was not a full building set. We basically got given 4 pieces. Now, I know what you're thinking. You can't build a base with 4 pieces. No, you really cannot. So, what we were given was the Dune Man Foundation. We were given the Dune Man, there it is, the wide door. We were also then given the Dune Man wall and the Dune Man, where is it? I think it was the Dune Man floor as well. So we were only given like literally the basic foundation. So 1 foundation, 1 floor, 1 wall, and 1 door. Now, clearly that wasn't enough to build a base. So at that point, people were basically amalgamating these parts into their bases. So what actually happened? Well, Funcom basically acknowledged the uproar for everybody and saying, come on, you had promised us a full building set. Well, that's what we got, okay? In response to the uproar, basically Funcom said we will add an additional 15 pieces late September, early October, so that you are able to build a full Dune Man building set. Okay, so come along, patch 1.2.10.0. Funcom has now extended that building set, guys. So we now have an additional 17 pieces that have been brought in. Okay, and we can see them here on the screen. So we've got the Dune Man Foundation, the Triangle Foundation, the pillars, the center columns. There's another wall here, another wall, a window, a Prudence door, some angled parts as well. Dune Man railing, angled roof corner, inwards angled roof corner, as well as some stairs and a ramp as well. So we now have this whole set that we can build with. Yes, okay, it's only actually 21 pieces when you count them all together, but it's still enough to build a set with, guys. Now, along with this set came a number of different tools as well. So in patch 1.2.10.0, they added these 17 additional pieces, and they also added additional functionality for building as well. So when we look at the our construction tool here, we can go in and we can actually replace. If we go, I'll go to the right part in a minute here. So let's have a look at this. So we can actually replace this piece now without having to demolish and rebuild. Now, I don't know about you guys, but people who do bases, that is a game changer. Because before, you would have to literally demolish the wall and then place another piece down. Okay? So I personally think that is a great change. They have also increased the height of these doors. Now, the question is, did they increase the height of the original doors or not? These were the original doors that I put down when the set first came out. This is the tread wheel. Let's have a look, shall we? I don't know. I still haven't mastered the art of getting through this door. Let's have a look. I don't know if they have. Let's have a look. Open that up. No, they have. They have now increased the entirety of the set, whether you had them placed or not. Okay, so that's actually really good. Before, your tread wheel went in sideways. Now you can clearly get in and out without having to worry about that. So that is good. Brilliant. So the Dune Man Building Set, now it's become night. Let's show you what we can do here. So we have the ability here to do... And why can I not place anything down? Right, here we go. Okay. So, going to go into here. And we're going to put some foundations down. So, we're going to put them there. So we're just going to build a quick 6x6 grid here. 3x3 grid, sorry. So we can give you an idea of what we've got here. Okay. So that's our main structure. We can then put down obviously our cornered pieces as well to make additional sections. Look. So we can make like a nice little jut out part here, which I quite like doing personally. So add that in there, that one in there. And we'll add that one there, that one there. So that extends the base a little bit. Yeah, I quite like doing that. We're going to then look at our walls. So with the walls, obviously, you're going to get a... let me put these down here. Use your standard controls to move them about, obviously. Alt to shift the inner and outer face. Let's do that one there. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Move these across here. Okay. One across there like so. And then close that one in there. Let's demolish that. Okay, now we want to put in, let's do a window up here. Okay, and here, and here. And then we're just going to put in a wall there. So again, it's still very cubish. My building technique is not the best, I will tell you guys. Okay. But I want to do this so that we can show you what the roof looks like as well. So our roof that we have, we do have, I'm going to do an inner style here. Let's turn that one around to there like so. And then let's turn that one around to there like so as well. We will need to have a look at how we do that wall, but let's put that like that. Like that. Like that. Can we get another one in there like that? No, it won't let us because of the... Yeah, it won't let us because of that. So... Could technically just build across, but we're not going to. I will put a pentashield across that, actually. That will do there, fine. But what I'm trying to show you is that this whole set has different areas and different things, right? So, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. That across there like that. Can't put that there. Oh, we can build that there. Okay, perfect. We can put that in there. Okay, so, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually fill that one in with can we put a wedge wall in there? Potentially, we could put, that's a floor. We don't really want a floor there, but we should be able to put some. Anyway, for now, we'll leave that as is. I'm going to put in a floor here. Where are we? So put that floor there. There. And there, right. It's a little bit overhangy. But yeah, you get the idea at the moment. As I said, my building is not the best. I'm also then going to put, so what we can do is we can have a look. Like, we have two separate bits here. Let's see if we're able to replace with a wall. No, we cannot. So you have to do the same piece. So it has to be a 1x1 to replace it with a 1x1. Okay, you can't do a 1x1 then replace it with a 1x2. So what we can do there we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And then, yeah. So, I mean, look, guys, what I'm looking at here is this does blend in with your other building sets as well. Like, if we look at this from the outside, I quite like the ruggedized look that this provides. I might end up redoing my entire base in the Dune Man set because I really quite like the angled look of this. The fact that it blends in with other sets as well to give accented features or weathered facades, if you like. I like that. It relies on those stronger sets as well for the foundations and maybe your structural integrities. But the ultimate aesthetic of this, I really do like. And I may well end up building and replacing my entire base with this. Now, one thing I did want to say is, obviously, this building set is the first one that they've released over and above the original building sets. So we had, if I just get out my building sets here, so we had the Chome Facility building set, the Atreides Stronghold set, and the Harkonnen Stronghold set. These sets were from the offset, basically. We have had parts being added in throughout the Twitch drops, etc., since the game launched. But this is the first ever full out-the-box building set that they've launched out there, right? Now, has it gone smoothly? No, it hasn't. But if you do find issues with it, make sure you give feedback. Because if you don't give feedback, the developers can't change it. They can't alter it. They can't mend it and fix it, right? So I think this matters for long-term planning. Players want more DLC that feel like real expansions. Lost Harvest 2 was very, very quick to complete. I will put that out there. Very, very quick to complete it. It gave us a bit of addition to the game. Was it a full expansion in my opinion? No. I'm going to come back to this. Phantom Liberty from Cyberpunk, CD Projekt Red. That was a full expansion, right? This is not, in my opinion. Okay, and I might get flamed for that, but that's what I'm saying in my opinion here, guys. But in the context of Dune Awakening, right, this may well give us a shape of how future DLCs are to come. Now, I am going to be using this in the coming weeks to build another add-on base. There's a number of bases around me that obviously, due to the servers going dead, these devices, these builds are also going dead. You can see that this one too, in front of me right now, look, this was a huge guild base, and that's now going to rack and ruin, as is the other one behind me. Let me go and have a look. I'll show you that one as well. So this one over here, this one here is also going to rack and ruin, guys. Lots of people did lots and lots of builds, and they were pretty damn good builds. I will put it out there, right? These were some pretty epic builds, a lot bigger than mine, and a lot better than mine for sure. Not salty in any way. But these are going to rack and ruin, guys, and they're now being dismantled by the storms because people have left the game. People are not playing it as much as they used to. Don't get me wrong. I really do enjoy this game, and I really do hope that Funcom manages to pull it around. But once you've done Deep Desert, once you've done some parts, people are disappearing. Like, there's not much left to do. So, guys, let me know your thoughts, right? Let me know, are you using the Dune Man Building Set, right? Show me some of your builds. Let me know what builds you've got so that I can take a look, and maybe I can get some inspiration from them as well, right? You've seen my build. It's a bit blocky. It's not the best. My mate is the best at building, and really it's not my forte. But guys, let me know. Give me some inspiration. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see where we can go. Maybe I can come and do a review of your base, right? Let me know in the comments. What seats are you on? Let me know, and I might come and have a look at it. So if you own Lost Harvest, guys, you're going to be able to dig into that build menu, and you're basically going to test out these new pieces. Let me know what your experience is using it, guys, and we will see you in the next one. I hope you all have a good day out there.